Okay, so now we have day 2 of this playthrough of this walk of mine, this war of mine. We just had Arika come back from scavenging at the shelled cottage, and she brought back some supplies. And it sounds like other than that it was an uneventful night. There were no break-ins or raids. So the items we've scavenged automatically went into our things, which is the shared inventory. And there's some notes there from the people as to things that they would like to have to make life more bearable. So one of the first things we need to try and do is to build a stove so that we can try and cook some food. As you can see, our people are getting quite hungry. And yes, we've actually got enough supplies, thankfully. So we'll make our stove and I'll put it up in the kitchen there. And I'm going to send Arika to have some rest because I'm going to want to use her tonight to go scavenging again. If I double click, she'll run. I'll just have a look and see if there's any other tools that we can craft, because tools come in really handy when you're out scavenging, be they lockpicks, saws, crowbars. So let's make a crowbar, and that'll enable us to break open some of these other doors because we don't really mind about the noise. Oh, somebody's at the door. They want to come trade. You get various events that turn up with people coming to the door. Sometimes they're different things. Sometimes it's a trader, someone needing help. And you got to, I guess, use your judgment as to whether you want to take that risk. So, what are there? Anything that I might need? And you can see when you click on something like this is fuel for cooking that I'm going to need. I could burn some of my wood instead, or I could just buy some of theirs. And it'll say down the bottom how valuable the item is as to what you'd need to give them for it. One thing I might see if I can trade off some of these herbs. There you go, 3 fuel for 3 herbs. And no, that'll be all, thank you. Okay, now that we have our crowbar made, you can see that we've got different options available. We've got the pick lock, or we've got use the crowbar. So we'll send Roman up to use the crowbar. And there's no sound bubbles in your home mode, because obviously you don't really care about making too much sound, but if you were doing that while scavenging it would be pretty noisy, and you don't want to make sure that no one was around you if you were trying to stay covert. Oh yep, Arika's up, she's hungry. Let's see whether Bruno can cook anything. So we've got different lots of food. We've got just meat food, or meat and veggie food, and you can change down the bottom. So this one, meat and veggie, it makes 2 portions, takes half an hour, uses 5 water, which is quite a bit, and 2 fuel. So we'll make that. So sugar and ammunition, but if we don't have a gun, get Roman to come and have some rest before the night comes. Medications. That's helpful if someone gets sick. They're also really good for trading as well. And some jewelry and a broken pistol, so maybe I can use that if I upgrade my workbench. Maybe I can get that repaired. So I need 30 components and 15 wood to be able to upgrade my workbench. And this brings us into the night. So we'll have a look. We've got Erica will go scavenge again because she's good at sneaking. Roman is tired, so he's going to sleep this time, and Bruno can be on guard duty. And we've got a new location. We've got St. Mary's Garage. Some food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, lots of parts. Caution advised, so there's some people who won't take very kindly to you sneaking around. And a garage, lots of food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, lots of parts. Possible trade, so we could take some stuff to trade. And caution advised. Now, I know that the guy at the garage, there's a guy who's sick and he wants medication, so we'll take medication. And we'll also take our shovel. And that's all we'll take just because she's got such limited inventory. Okay, we'll win that there and skip to the night phase. Okay, so here we got Erica sneaking into the garage. And we can push the middle mouse button to scroll across the map and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. So what have we got here? We've got some fertilizer. Whoop, I don't actually want that. That's good for planting plants and growing herbs at home. A couple of parts, they're quite useful normally. We want some wood, and we really need more of those components. Now one thing you can see is there's these little icons here with the person peeking out. They're a hiding spot. So you can actually run and hide if people don't see you, but I think he would have seen me there opening the door. And so we'll trade with him. I need bandages and medicine for my father. Well, it's your lucky day. I have some medicine. So, what can he give me? What do I want? I would like some saw blades, because they are really useful. I'd also like a hatchet. Now, what can I give you in return? Well, I'll give up the timber, because if I get the hatchet, I can cut timber. Considering I scavenge it from his front lawn, that's a pretty good deal. So let's see, we've got 7 out of 10, so we can go and pick up some more bits. Leave those for now. That's going to be us full. You see here is a barred window that or some sort of a fence or something you'd need a saw blade to cut through. They are consumable, so they get used up when you each time you use one. So 3 will allow me to get into some places that some of the good loot will be locked off. So we'll head home now, run to exit.